did you not want to go to this wedding? I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to say. And she kept interrupting me, and I was like, I just letting you know I'm going to be on my phone for part of this wedding.
Oh, yeah. If
But
you're...
even she was like, if you would have told me 2 months ago you had plans to go to Lambeau for the draft, I would have been like, you have every right to miss this wedding. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's also... the draft itself is going to be fun. I'm going to have a blast at it, but like the actual draft part of it is the obsolete thing in my mind.
Oh, absolutely. You're going for the vibes. You're going for
Yes.
you're there to party in the first round, and then after that, who gives a shit? Maybe round 2 and 3, see who they bring out to announce picks.
Yeah, I
But-
think so we're going to go there Thursday, Friday, and just hang out and have fun, and then Friday morning we're golfing, doing all that stuff, so it's going to be a good time.
Oh, that's a great. Dude, I'm so jealous. Is the weather nice by you at least?
Yeah, it's it's like 50 but overcast, and
So
hopefully,
Wisconsin.
yeah, Wisconsin, it'll get better, so we're excited about it. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm jealous. I'm happy for you. That sounds like a wonderful. I'm getting excited. Like life is starting to get a little better. I'm going on 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no abscess. You know how nice that is?
That's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Sun's out. You're golfing. Football season's around the corner. The draft is 2 days from now.
Dude, I'm ready. And I mean,
so ready.
it's crazy because the draft is always in April and it's so far away from NFL season.
Yeah.
But as soon as the draft happens, I'm ready for NFL season.
It is. It's like I'm fine when football season's over, actually. I'm like, especially if the Packers aren't in it. I'm fine. I'm like, I can use a little break. It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months since football season's over, and I'm already ready for it again. Like, this is this is a good little teaser. And you know what? After the draft, I think I have a month where I'm like, you know what? I'm excited. I like hearing about our picks and whatnot, and how we went defense again, and how our picks suck. And I'm pissed off because we'll probably draft a kicker in the first round.
Have you ever been pissed off by their draft picks?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
I'll be the first to admit I was not happy when we picked Jordan Love.
Oh, really? Oh, I mean,
was
you're a big Rodgers boy, so I mean that's fair.
I'm a Rodgers guy, but I think don't get me wrong. I'm glad we have Love. I hope he turns out. I think last year there wasn't a lot of progression, but you know what? I have faith in our guy, and I think we're going to do well.
The thing is, you get a quarterback when you're not needing a quarterback. I think a lot of people don't understand that.
I get that, and you know what? We did well. I trust the process, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But part of me wanted to just once be like, you know what? Let's go all in. I've made this point to you before, but like Rodgers was in his time with Green Bay, it was the equivalent at the time was hospice. We were just like make him feel as good as possible. Let's go out with a bang. Go get him a first-round receiver. Go make some moves. Granted, we pissed him off enough that he won MVP, and we probably should have won Super Bowl. So I'm glad we got the quarterback. But in that moment, I was not too thrilled we traded up to go get a quarterback, mainly because I think we could have gotten him later.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, looking back, it's a great move. It's
Absolutely
defines Green Bay as a great franchise. But we've missed some on the draft. Like I last year wanted I wanted Cooper DeJean last year.
Same.
Obviously we didn't get him. He fell way far, and but things like that happen. I think the biggest one was there's a guy by the name of Justin Harrell got drafted in the first round. And we were around 15 or 16, whatever we were. And I just looked and I was like, who the heck is like on these big draft boards? I didn't even see that dude's name once.
Yeah.
So, and he turned out to be a bust. So,
shocker. Cooper DeJean would have been nice, but you know what? In hindsight, if we got him and the Eagles didn't, maybe the Chiefs win another Super Bowl, and for that, I'm all right. But I think a lot of our picks have just they fan out after 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's also the NFL. The NFL, in the grand scheme of things, everyone's like, oh, the longevity of being in the NFL is only 4 years. Did you know that? So it's like,
oh, yeah.
we are just so fixated on our guys and like, oh, well, this guy's yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot of these teams miss on all these players, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So
It's just but it's nice to be invested in something. It gives you another thing to look forward to. You don't just go to work, come home, and then just go to bed and do it all over again. You got a little. There's a little extra something to like look forward to. And
I can't wait.
nice.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for the draft. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the experience. I'm gonna try to kick a field goal. I'm gonna try to run a 40.
You should. Do you know what the worst part about being not a Packer fan, but like we have a good fan base. We've had a good franchise for a while. The worst part about being a part of like one of these like middle to top tier teams year in and year out is the draft actually isn't as fun as it could be. Like the whole you know how many times we draft someone and I just go, huh? Even in the first round, I'm like, okay, whatever. We drafted this guy. Who cares?
The most Packers thing that they did was that it was a couple years ago. They traded back out of the first round, so everyone waited the entire night, and we were like 30 or something like that, and they traded back out of the first
and we're
round.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I know.
I remember that.
It was so stupid, and we could have got T.J. Watt. So
yeah, that we could have gotten. That would have been.
So
real
don't
nice.
be shocked. Don't be shocked if the Packers trade out of the first round with their pick.
I think with it being in Lambeau, I think they're gonna make their pick.
Okay, that's fair.
I think they're gonna make. I think the NFL has to be like, listen, do not get rid of it, because that would be. We would never get the draft again if we traded out.
Yeah, I mean, there's supposed to be a lot of Packer players there too. Like I know Jordy's gonna be there and stuff like that.
I think
So
Clay is supposed to be there. I think maybe AJ Hawk.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great time. So speaking of Packers, well, you know what? Do your thing first.
No, I was gonna say the same thing you were saying.
Yeah. So speaking of Packers and the draft, I wanted to do kind of a take on your top fives, but we're gonna draft instead. So instead of us having our own and we can overlap, if I take something, you take something. And to start it off, we're gonna draft our ideal Packer team. Now, you don't know how many players I wanted you to pick, so I hope you have a plethora of ideas in your head. But
I
we're
do.
Gonna draft, so we're going to draft a team, and this is how it's going to work. You're going to get 2 quarterbacks. You're going to get 3 receivers. You're going to get 2 running backs, 2 defensive players, 1 coach, and then 1 morale guy. Or 1 random guy. Whatever you want, can be anywhere. It can be another receiver, quarterback, you name it.
All right. Did you say 2 defense?
2 defensive players, yep.
Okay. Got it. And 1 coach and 1 morale guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I want to ask is how do you want to do this? Do you want to snake it?
Yeah,
let's just want to go back.
No, let's go back. I think back and forth works best.
Back and forth? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. How do we decide who goes first?
I'll let you go first, Kusky, because you are in the Green Bay Packers sweatshirt. I'll let you go first.
Okay. With the first overall pick in the Fat Chance Green Bay Packers draft, I will select Aaron Rodgers.
That's a great pick.
I think you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
He's tried and true. He's won MVPs. He's won a Super Bowl. I mean, he is one of the greatest players in NFL history. Granted, his off-season stuff that he does, away from football, is insane, and he should be checked into a mental hospital.
Isn't that insane? We just cover it too much. You know how many people do a bunch of random shit that we just don't cover? If you just take the cameras off him for a little bit, we'd be fine.
No,
I
because
truly believe that. Yes,
because he goes on Pat McAfee every single week. Don't say that he's not adding into it. That's the thing. Like, oh, Rodgers just wants to be left alone. What do you mean? He's on this segment every week where he can talk whatever he wants to talk, and he, does. Everyone's after me. It's just like he wants to be in the spotlight just as much as anything else.
I think yes and no. I think some of the stuff he talks about is prompted by the stuff that we put out there. Now, could he shut up? We'll move on. Potato, tomato.
Then I will get the other quarterback out of the room, and that's obviously Dick Pick Brett Favre.
All right. I kind of feel like this fits our personalities. I feel like you're more of a Favre guy than Rodgers guy, anyways.
No, I'm a Roger guy through and through. That was my guy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I was playing quarterback, and Rodgers was playing quarterback, so I was, all about that.
All
I wore
right.
number, yeah.
I'm
I wore number
gonna
10.
go. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna take a wide receiver off the board right away, and I'm gonna go Jordy Nelson.
That's a great pick. It's a great pick. I'm going to go our defensive guys because I think those are the easiest to give me Reggie White.
Reggie White, that's a great one. That is a great one. I feel like you're scaring me a little bit in wanting to take defense, and that I feel like I should go take one right away too. But, and you know what I'm going to, because I think there's a plethora of offensive people. I'm going to take Charles Woodson.
That's who I was going to take with the other defense. Okay.
Those are my top 2 defensive players as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, the coach is going to be something that's pretty easy, being the Green Bay Packers. We have had some great coaches.
I think we have 4 options.
But Vince Lombardi is named. He's the pinnacle of what you want to be as a football coach. Vince Lombardi.
You're taking Lombardi. Okay. I think I'm going to save my coach for last because I have 3 to choose from now. It's great. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go Devontae Adams.
Ooh, dang! You're already going your 2 receivers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go running back then.
Yeah.
Don Hudson.
Don Hudson. Wow. I don't even have him on my list.
When Don Hudson got out of the league, he had 19 NFL records, and the Packers named the practice facility after him, Don Hudson.
Cool. Well, what years did he play? Was it the leather helmet era?
Probably. He had a helmet. Yeah.
So he was playing against steel workers. Okay. I got 2 receivers. I feel like I'm kind of safe. I'm gonna get him out of the way. I'm gonna take Josh Jacobs as our running back, as one of my running backs.
Yeah, he wasn't even on my list. I mean, he played 1 year with the Packers so far. He's doing great. I mean, I need more longevity out of that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like you're going more of the older route. We can see the age in this draft. We can see the age in our coaching staff.
Yeah, well, I mean, then I'll take my receiver, James Lofton, the Hall of Fame receiver from the Green Bay Packers, James Lofton.
Oh, good Lord. Do you have anyone pre or post 2005?
I have so many people on here.
Okay. James Lofton, the wide receiver. I do not have him on my list, and to be honest, I don't even know if I've heard of him. So okay. I'll go a little older. And I'm gonna go Sterling Sharp as my final wide receiver.
Oh, you can pick 3 wide receivers? I put down 2. Okay, so 3.
No, you get 3 receivers.
Oh, then maybe I would have picked earlier. Okay, Sterling Sharp. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with the fan favorite then, Donald Driver.
I love it. I feel like if he wasn't picked between the 2 of us, we would definitely get kind of yelled at for here.
Yeah. I mean, he was great. He did so many different things, and he is in a bunch of commercials now for Quick Trip. So
I was kind of hoping I could maybe sneak him in for my feel good guy. Like in my head, I see the one random choice as just like who's a Packer through and through. Like who's our commercial guy? But I'm gonna take my final running back, and I'm gonna go Amon Green.
Ooh, that's the guy I was going to take before Donald D. Man, that's a good one. Oh, great guy. Also, with my college, when I left the next year, he was the esports coach.
It's interesting. Okay, I've learned a little bit about esports and coaches because I have a buddy now who's coaching a Mario Kart team. What was the esport of choice at your high school? Do you not know? At the time,
no,
it must have been
it wasn't my high school. It wasn't my high school. It was my college, and I don't know, no clue. And then he was there for a few years, and now he's the coach for Nebraska.
Esports or just
esports?
Oh, he really went into the whole. If I can't play, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Yeah, all right.
It's wild. So I'm going to take the other quarterback off the board. I'm going to take Bart Starr.
I figured you would. I think the other quarterback. I'm actually. You know what? I'm gonna go defense. I'm gonna get my last defensive player out of the way. I already have a defensive back, and I feel like Charles Woodson. He covers my secondary. I need someone up front, and I have two. And you know what? I'm gonna give you one of them if you want it, but I think. Okay, question. I know this is my game, but are we going off of their time with the Packers, or are we going off? It doesn't just all time.
I mean, you can go all time. You can go off. I was going off the Packers, but I mean, that guy also still played really well for the Packers too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Julius Peppers. I want him.
I knew you were
want
going
him up
to.
front. Yeah, I want him up front.
Well, that's totally fine because I'm gonna go then. Clay Matthews.
Oh shit! Yeah, completely forgot about the linebackers. Didn't even think linebackers. Could have gone AJ Hawk, Clay Matthews. My other two, I think I have Xavier McKinney on here. I think he's going to do us well, and I have BJ Raji.
Yeah, I have BJ Raji as well. I have so many guys. I have KGB, which was Kabir Badrabiamila. He spoke.
I remember him. Yeah.
He spoke in my my grade school about having sex with his wife, and then how he played better after it. It was very funny, and that was basically the whole talk, which is very funny. I have Atari Bigby. I have so many players on this list that are great. All right,
so many good Packers. So many memories. All right, I'm up. I need one coach, and I need a quarterback, and I need my player. My through and through. I'm gonna have my Packer legend, and I'm gonna go Leroy Butler.
Okay, yeah. He does everything. He's Leaping Legends, the vodka. He sells cars in Wapaka. He's on the radio. He's just through and through.
He's the Lambeau Leap. He is the Lambeau Leap.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go for my running back, and I want to do something a little tricky. I'm gonna go John Kuhn. Because if I have two running backs in there, all I need is one and a lead blocker, and we're good to go. So I'm going John Kuhn.
See, John Kuhn was gonna. I don't know why I said damn it. He was potentially gonna be my Packer through and through. I remember the first time I heard the Kuhn chant, and I was like, "Are we booing him?" I genuinely thought we were booing him.
You can still go to Lambeau Field and see people with Kuhn jerseys, just Kuhn. It's very fun.
Oh yeah. I'm going to take my second quarterback, my final quarterback. Some people think I should take Love. I'm not. I'm going off of one performance and one performance only. And I'm taking Flynn. You're taking Matt Flynn. Flynn versus the Lions. Give him a contract with Seattle the next year. We bring in plenty of people afterwards. I'm thinking future of the Packers. I'm getting rid of him later, but I'm taking Flynn.
Yeah. That's great. That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love good Flynn? Now for wide receivers, I have some tight ends down. Is that okay?
Put tight ends. Tight ends, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna put. Oh man, there's two that I want, and they're both up base name only. So it's either Bubba Franks or Mark Chmura, also known as Chewy.
Who do you want? Because you've only taken one receiver?
I've taken two receivers.
Two? Who have you taken? Lofton and Donald Driver. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Bubba Franks.
Bubba Franks. I love it. See, I don't have a tight end. I thought about adding tight end in there, but you know what?
He's a receiver.
I probably would have taken Jermichael Finley though.
He was short-lived. Yeah. I mean, Nick Collins would have been my defensive guy as well. Another short-lived Packer where it's like small samples, really good, but
Tramon Williams.
Injury hurt them. Tramon Williams had a great career. Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been great. Okay. I saved the coach for last.
Yeah.
Who do I think should lead the helm of this team? Some would say McCarthy. That's where we got the Super Bowl with Rodgers. Some would say LaFleur. We're doing pretty well with him. I'm going to go Holmgren.
Yep.
I'm going to go Holmgren. I think there's no ill will towards him. And he's going to lead this team. And if I had to play your team, I'm pretty sure most of my people are still alive. I think we're going to win. But who rounds out your team?
So I have my morale guy.
Yeah.
Now, I really sat with this one. I'm between two players. and you know both of them. Number 1, Jeff Janis.
Yep.
He caught all those passes in Arizona when we were down to our 7th guy,
Mm-hmm.
Wild. But my morale guy, Jamal Williams.
Yep. He was my number 1 on here.
That is my most number morale guy. He's the best player to just smile and constantly be happy. Players love him, so it's great to have him.
I think that's a wonderful pick, and I think that will conclude our all-time Packer draft. I think you should switch your camera now, and we'll move to our other drafts. Dude, you went old.
I mean, you have to remember the Packers have been around for a while, and I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to just be. We need to talk about the history, my man.
We need, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm glad you got through the history. I'm glad we hit just about everyone. If we did this again, I would do you remember Packers draft.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Which would be so fun. Like Sam Congato, I think
You
would be my number 1 running back.
Sam Shields.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so we have 4 more. I'm gonna let you 4 more drafts. I'm gonna let you pick which one you want to do. So we have comedians.
Let's do comedians.
Okay, we'll do comedians. This one I have picking 5, and I think we should do this one a little faster. It's pretty easy. If you have a comment on someone picking a ridiculous comedian, we can.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm gonna let you start this one.
I'm gonna just put him in there. Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg. That's great. I think I knew that was gonna be your number 1. My number 1, we know it. Tom Segura.
Okay. Segura. And now we're picking 5 each.
No, you got 4 more. You got 4 more. It's 5 total, yeah.
Perfect. I'm doing Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright. I actually don't know who that is.
Look him up. Very funny.
I will.
Very old. Very old.
My number 2, Robin Williams.
Oh, really? I just now this might not. I don't want to sway your perspective, but I just learned that Robin Williams would steal people's joke. No, would steal people's jokes, and then when they caught him, he would just throw money at them and be like, "That's my joke now." That's what I heard.
Hey, if it worked, it worked, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go John Mulaney.
John Mulaney, very, very you comedian. I like John. He's on my list. Number 3, I'm gonna go Ron White.
Oh, love a good Ron White. That's not even on my list, but I love
Ron White. Love Ron.
All right, well then I'm gonna go number 4, Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald, great. I think I'm gonna go in that route for my next one, and I'm gonna say Dave Attell.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Loved him.
Interesting.
Yep, loved him. So far, I've gotten everyone I wanted, and I think I'm still going to get it.
I'm going to too, because you're not going to have this guy. Nate Bargatze is my last one.
Well, that was my last one too, so that one hurts just a little bit. You stole one from me. Okay, so I have a slew to choose from, and I'm probably gonna go Chris Rock.
Oh yeah, great.
Probably gonna go Chris Rock. I think it was between him and Eddie Murphy.
I had 4 of them just in case you stole any of them, but I had Conan O'Brien, Anthony Jeselnik, Brian Regan, and Bill Burr.
Bill Burr was on there. I think Daniel Tosh is actually a really good comedian. I do like Andrew Schultz a lot. I think just in terms of name-wise, I also had Eddie Murphy and Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah, I went mostly stand-up and then Conan O'Brien there too. So I don't know which way you were going to take that.
My one that I knew you would never pick, but I don't think I could put in my top 5, Bill Engvall.
Oh, I love Bill. I mean,
Bill
the only one I probably would throw out of there was Schultz out of yours. I don't think he's a acquired taste, but yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of his earlier stuff when he was doing clubs in New York, but I haven't seen a lot of his newer stuff now. Okay, you can keep picking. We have iconic YouTube videos. We're only going to do 3 of those. We have sandwiches, which is we're going to do 4 of those. Or we have TV characters. We're going to do 5 of those.
I'll leave the TV characters for last because there's so many I have. But let's go YouTube videos. iconic
videos.
YouTube videos. I'll let
Yeah.
you start.
Okay. Number 1 for me, drinking out of cups.
Drinking out of cups like a bitch. I also have how many views it has on mine. So
Okay.
I have number 1, Friday, Rebecca Black. That is a banger.
Yeah. I can't put it on there. It just, that one annoyed me so much I couldn't put it on my list. Number 2 for me, I'm going to go Chocolate Rain.
That was didn't put it on there because that song annoyed me so much of how much it got played.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate Rain.
I'm going number 2, Dramatic Chipmunk.
Which one's that?
The chipmunk that does that.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was good.
It's 47 million views on
That's
YouTube.
insane.
Yeah.
All right. I think this one, maybe we should do a fourth. I don't think we're going to overlap, but this one I found very entertaining. I'm going to go The Evolution of Dance.
That one's a classic one. I mean, I don't know if I've seen it all the way through.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have multiple times.
Here's one that you probably know. I like Turtles.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good one. That's my third. But yeah, then I go into some ones that you probably forgot that you were even massive.
Hit me with 2 or 3 honorable mentions you got.
I got the Grape Lady. She's smashing grapes and falls.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I got the Leprechaun in Mobile, Alabama.
Yes.
If you seen a leprechaun, say yeah. Landlord by Will Ferrell, where that little kid's his landlord. And then I got Llamas with Hats and Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, mine, if I had to give you 3 honorable mentions, Charlie the Unicorn, I think that's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wedding entrance dance that The Office ended up doing in their thing, is that like a Chris Brown song or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And then the Apparently video. Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
I always watch one that's it's a shovel. This guy falls and he's like on ice and he falls and throws the shovel up and the shovel hits and it literally sounds like the start of Smells Like Teen Spirit. And it's got so many views because everyone just keeps rewinding it. It goes doom doom. It's so funny.
All right, down to sandwiches. I think this one's. I just wanted to throw something weird in there, different.
Okay.
We'll go real quick on this one. I
get first pick?
You get first pick on our sandwich draft.
Ice cream sandwich.
Oh, didn't even have that on mine.
What? Are you crazy? Are you high?
I'm gonna go classic PB&J.
Also, not on mine. You know that because I've never had one. I'm going number 2, lobster roll.
Is that a sandwich? That's like adding a hot dog on there.
I mean, hey.
I'm putting
Don't
an
kill the
asterisk by it.
messenger.
I'm putting an asterisk by it.
Okay.
My number 2, the BLT.
Classic sandwich. Then I'd have to go with the club.
Oh, fuck you. I was going to go specific. Turkey Club from Schlotsky Sandwiches.
I don't know.
The
what
best
that
sandwich
is.
I've ever had in my entire life. The best sandwich.
Where is that?
I thought it was only in West Allis, Wisconsin. And then it just disappeared. And then I saw it at like a truck stop once. I go, oh my God, this is a chain. But Schlotsky Sandwich, just try and spell it out. Google will correct you. But you get the Turkey Club sandwich. There's something about, like, I don't know if it's like a focaccia bread or whatever, but it is like crack in a sandwich. The bread is, it's the best sandwich I've ever had. And you know what? Some people are going to be like, that's a disgusting. No, for me, childhood right there.
Wow.
It was great.
Okay.
Okay, you took the club from me. That sucks because I only wrote down 4 of these or 5 sandwiches, and we need 4. I'm going to go grilled cheese.
That's fair. I don't have that one. This one might throw a loop in your wrench. Breakfast sandwich. I love a good breakfast sandwich.
That's a great answer, and I really wish I wrote that down. Because I right now I'm blank. I have chicken parm as my last thing on here. And
Chicken parm's great.
And you know what? I'm going to go with it because I feel like everything
Yeah.
else I like is taken, and I have to just play by the rules and the way of the game when it comes to the draft. I'm going to go chicken parm at number 4.
You didn't pick any of mine because my other 2 was Italian and cheesesteak.
Yeah, those don't do much for me. Those I think an Italian gets too greasy and oily, and a cheesesteak, it's so hard to get it right. It's so hard to get it right.
My thing about an Italian, you can't put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be bad the next day.
Absolutely. All right, TV characters.
Now this one I have 2 lists.
Okay.
Now I always watch TV and I always think, oh, which character is most like me, and it's mostly insanely outdated. And I just think that I'm that cool, but I'm really not. So a lot of these characters I picked, I think that I am.
Oh, this is going to be great then. So we're going to do a TV character draft. You think who you picked is like you, and I'm just drafting who I think is an incredible character, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I have first pick.
Go ahead.
Number 1 off the board, Thomas Shelby.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's not even on my list. I'm going to put him on my list just so I can say that.
Unbelievable character. And I have a man crush on Cillian Murphy because of him.
Yeah. I literally, when that show first came out, I showed my barber and I was like, here, give me this.
Now, because you just put him on your list, do you think you're Thomas Shelby?
No, but I want him on my list. I just feel like I should.
Yeah.
I feel like I should. My first one that I think that I am like, Sean Spencer.
Sean Spencer. What is that from?
Psych. The show Psych.
Psych. Okay. Yeah, I never got into that.
It's a show about a person faking that he's psychic just because he got in trouble one time and with the police, and now he has to go with the lie that he's psychic the whole time.
Oh, interesting. I always saw it, and everyone loved that show or said they loved it. I just never got into it.
Yeah.
Okay. My number two is going to be Ron Swanson.
Ooh, okay. I don't have a Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, but I do have a guy from Parks and Rec. Do you want me to say that one?
Yeah.
John Ralphio.
John Ralphio. Great character. Great character.
One of the best.
Annoying as shit, but great character.
Such a good character that he was only supposed to be in one episode.
Really?
But they had to bring him back for more, of course.
All right. Okay, my number 3, and we're doing 5 of these, but my number 3, Sheldon Cooper, Big Bang Theory.
Never seen it.
Currently watching it right now. Great show. Some people are going to give me shit for that one, but Sheldon Cooper, unbelievable character.
I'm going to go Harvey Specter.
He's on my list. You think you're Harvey Specter? Oh, yeah. God. The fact that you think you're Harvey Specter and John Ralphio is...
I can blend.
Yeah, we'll call you a delusional chameleon. Okay, my number 4 is going to be, and I think I'm getting this right. It just came to me when you said Ralphio, but Rafi from The League.
Oh, Rafi's great in The League. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. I can go so many different ways. Here's another one you'll hate. Sherlock Holmes from Sherlock. When Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm getting so much out of this because I'm going to put just a list of this is who Judd thinks he is. It's Sherlock Holmes, Harvey Specter, John Ralphio, and who was your first one?
Sean Spencer from Psych.
That might be the only one, the guy who's lying about who he is.
yeah. It's a good metaphor.
It's a good way to start it. Okay, last one. This is tough because I only have one other one you haven't taken, and I'm between two people. Well, from my original list, I'm between two people. So I'm going to give you my last one, and then I'm going to give you my 2 honorable mentions. But my last one, I think, is going to be Ford from Westworld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that hurt me to say because as I said it, I had two other people, and I'd like to change my answer, but I'm going to let you go.
Who do you want to change it to?
If I'm going to go in that route, I'm going to go Raymond Reddington.
From the Blacklist.
Yep, from the Blacklist, yep.
He's not on my list. I don't think I like him.
No.
My last one, Jake Peralta.
Jake Peralta. Ooh, that's a good one from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. I think you might look the most like him. Slightly Jewish. Yeah. If I had to give you an honorable mention, my honorable mentions probably would be Ford from Westworld and then Neil Caffrey from White Collar.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Of all people, I think Neil Caffrey, I said this before, like if I could have one job and get away with it, it'd be like Art Thief or just like the guy that knows way too much about everything. And everything worked out for him. It was great.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful show.
I have a bunch of just
give me who didn't make the cut, the top five.
Sterling Archer.
Okay.
From Archer. I have Scooby-Doo. I have Mr. Rogers on here. I have Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote. I have Michael Scott from The Office.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have Annalise Keating from How to Get Away with Murder. She's great.
You know, someone's going to comment, why not Walter White? I think Walter White deserves to at least be mentioned in the iconic TV characters realm. But you know what? To me, I think he made it out of respect for me because and just his name. But for me, he's not top five. I think Breaking Bad got pretty repetitive, but the show.
I think the number one that everyone says is Tony Soprano, right?
Tony Soprano's a great one, yeah. You know who I'd also give is who I don't remember his name, but in Peaky Blinders, who Tom Hardy played. Yeah. Tom Hardy and whatever he does. Yeah, great character. Absolute beaut of a character.
Yeah. And they're making a movie, so it's going to be great.
I cannot wait for that. But that was good. I think we had two very different personalities.
Well, also I was like, I don't want to be the normal every day of Walter White, Tony Soprano, Chandler Bing,
Chandler Bing's a good one. Yeah, but not in the top five.
Yeah, but usually everyone says the same.
Oh, those
same
same
characters.
I think we were both a little different. I think we had the classics. Each had a classic, but yeah, I can't. You got to watch. I don't think you're gonna like Big Bang Theory. It's a bunch of stupid humor, but I love those sitcoms: Parks and Rec, Big Bang.
Yeah, I'm
great.
watching right now Shrinking with Jason Segel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's his name, Jason Segel. If you like Ted Lasso.
Oh fuck, that's a character that should have been on there.
Yeah. If you like Ted Lasso, watch Shrinking. That's what I would say, because it's made by kind of the same people.
Okay. I do like Ted Lasso a lot, and they're making a new season.
Yeah,
you know that?
Which I always think that's just a cash grab when they do that. I mean, I also had
I think they ended it too early. I think there was plenty more you could do with Lasso.
Yeah, but also you want to leave on a high note like that.
Yeah,
you want to leave.
People wanting more.
Yeah, I mean, the Arrested Development was a good one. That's a good. I could have picked any of those characters on that.
That show for me is definitely a sleep show where I'm like, I just need the TV on so I can scroll on my phone. And the amount of episodes I've been through on that show, but I've actually seen are vastly different.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I wish there's an app you can rank TV shows or movies that you've seen, and they keep it, and then you have your profile. It's just all the movies you've seen and all the
IMDb.
I think it's called Letterboxd. But yeah, that's I wish I could do that with all my TV shows. I'm just too lazy.
Oh, absolutely. That's like me with recipes on Instagram where I'm like, oh, I definitely want to make this, and I'll save it. I might go back. The amount of times I'm like, you know what? I'm in the mood to make something. I don't know what. And then scroll through my Instagram like, At the time, I was looking for, you know what sounds good? This carrot cake cheesecake. I'm like, I'm not making that. I don't know why I even saved it. But there's so many recipes on my phone that I should just organize and make something, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. But yeah, we have the golf outing coming up. Teams have been signing up left and right. We have a few of them already. So please go sign up for the golf outing. It's going to be on August 23rd. And it's going to be a blast. Deer Track Golf Club in Oconomowoc.
Yeah. Last thing, just because I started to get them again, but people are offering to buy my socks again. And I just want to put it out there. If you don't give me a serious offer, I'm not going to give you a serious answer. So, show me the money is what I'm trying to say.
Show
me the money for both the golf outing and my socks if you'd like to buy them. Also, goodbye.
Drink booze better.
Yeah. And then we're going to clap on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.